अंदाज तरीके जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम अर्शद लाओशिर और मैं चाइना में मौजूद हूँ। बेसिकली आज मेरे साथ एक बांग्लादेश से स्टूडेंट हैं, जिनका नेम फजल है और इन्होंने अभी मास्टर में अप्लाई की है। और हिज मोटिवेशन, ही जस्ट शेयर्ड मैसेज यस्टरडे, और आज हमारे साथ लाइव भी हैं और अपनी जर्नी शेयर कर रहे हैं कि उनकी जर्नी कैसे स्टार्ट हुई फ्रॉम वन एक्सेप्टेंस टू अनदर एक्सेप्टेंस लेटर, or from one scholarship to another scholarship, CSC से Russian open door scholarship, and he will share his own journey. So Fazal, thank you so much for joining this session. So Fazal, I would be more than happy, like if you can introduce about yourself, about your country, about your subject, and when you start your journey for an scholarship.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for having me. Uh, my name is, my name is Fauzul Kobir Badhan. I am from Bangladesh. I have completed my bachelor's degree in computer science. So, it, first of all, I would like to say how I find you on YouTube. Like on that moment, it's early in the November. I was planning for a scholarship, looking for a scholarship, like finding opportunities in anywhere by that time. So I was looking for a scholarship, and by that time I know about Russian scholarship open doors, and I was preparing accordingly. Somehow I was like, I know in China there is a scholarship, CSC, all these things I know. Previously I know about it, but then I was like searching like how to email, like how to get acceptance letter on YouTube. Then I saw like your video, and there was something you were saying, this year we are targeting at least 100 student. Like you were saying, this year I'm targeting 100 student to get acceptance letter throughout our this journey. Then I said, oh, this is very interesting. And that thing caught my eyes, like, oh, this is going to be something very nice. By that time I chose to like, let's see, explore this video. Then I saw there is like one, like you are doing something like as like workshop. So it's a long video explaining like each and everything, even from the like how to make a CV, and then starting from actually from the scratch. So that's from there I start like, okay, let's see. From there, I even though I have like previously I have make my CV, then I just follow the everything on that time. So
Mm.
basically from there I start from there I start like writing email from there. Like, so by that time I was like early in the November. I was first I find videos, like many other videos I explore even in YouTube. Then I see like this is like from something different, and there is something like every week you are like, at least every week you are giving like something. It's called a reminder, like something. For me it was a reminder, like, okay, this student, like some of them have got acceptance letter, students are getting acceptance letter. So that was very interesting. And from there I was like writing email. At the first week I was writing email every day, one email, only one email, maximum two,
Mm.
maximum one and two, something like this. So after
Okay.
1 week I stopped like sending email. After 1 week I didn't get any response from anywhere. Like roughly I write 5 or 6 email maximum. Then I didn't get any response. Then I was like saying like, okay, just wait for another week. Like by that time I was uh, I was preparing for open doors, like second stage, like
Okay.
preparing
Okay.
for open doors second stage. There is an exam for like
Okay.
proctoring exam, proctor exam.
Okay,
So
I have some counter question for you. The first, like you mentioned, you are from Bangladesh and you are struggling from few months, and when you find my videos, you feel, yeah, it helps for to create your CV, for your email, and you refine. So my first question, when you find the first acceptance letter from Chinese professor, and how many emails you did, and yeah, you can answer both of the question.
Yeah, I coming to the point. So then I was like, I was I was like, by that time, as I say, like I was after 1 week I stopped writing, and I was like more about focusing on the exam, about the open doors exam. So
Hmm.
then I was preparing for that, and then like after 1 week, I like in the third week or something, I saw your like your email, and you were talking about mm, more and more students are getting acceptance letter and so and so on. Then I feel like, okay, let's start again. So by that time I just increased like try to write at least 10 email in a week. In my
Hmm.
second week, when I start like second week, that means like it was the third week of November, I start writing like at least like two email every day. And by that time, that week I got my first reply from a professor, like
Okay,
on the
okay.
time. That was like that was very interesting. I was not expecting like I will get so fast. And this first, then it was not an acceptance letter. It was just a reply. Like a professor, he was like saying like, this time I'm not getting international. I'm not recruiting international students uh,
Hmm.
this session.
Okay,
So
okay.
even that reply that motivates me. Like, okay, I'm getting reply at least like.
Hmm.
I write roughly 20 email, 20 30 email, not even
Okay.
30, like 20 22 email roughly, and I got one reply. And professor is saying like, this session I'm not getting international students, so please try to find other professors in our faculty.
Hmm.
then uh,
Okay.
then I start emailing again, like, and the next week and the following week I got a positive reply, and I find my first acceptance letter in end
Hmm.
of November. And then
Okay.
when I get my first acceptance letter, then it was like I got a confidence. Okay, fine. Now I have one acceptance letter, and the following week was open doors exam. So
Hmm.
then I stop again. I stop emailing
Applying for
to
the meals,
professors, and I
right?
focus
Hmm.
on the exam. And then
Okay.
I just attempt the exam, and then after exam even I took rest like 1 week 2 weeks, something like this. Then I start again. I was like in December, in the December, like again in the third week of December I start emailing. Then by that time even I was emailing like roughly every day 2 3 emails, something like this. And the next week I got another acceptance letter. So if I say how many emails I send, roughly it will be like less than 50, I guess.
Ah, okay. That's a good. So at the moment
and
you have a
and
one.
in
Yes.
between I got like few more replay. Like there is not acceptance letter, but I got few other replay. Like one professor, he was saying like, uh, I'm about to retire next year, so I'm not recruiting any more graduate at this time.
Okay, okay.
And
That's good.
like, I got three other replay also, uh, like this type of replay, like I'm not recruiting this session or something.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
got this.
yeah, it's very normal whenever we are going to send an email, the professor said, or the one that is professor don't reply. That is very
Yeah.
common to many students. But if your email body, which I shared in my videos, if you guys follow, it will help. At least you can find a response. Either it's a rejected, either like professor say, yeah, I don't have, I'm not recruiting the student. That is another thing. But at least you are finding response. So I just want to know, Fazal, at the moment you have two acceptance letter, right?
Yeah, I have two acceptance letter, and I got open doors scholarship. That one also I am a winner in that.
Okay, okay. So I just want to know your degree. What is your major degree and a subject?
I have completed my bachelor's in computer science in major in AI. I have
Okay,
AI,
okay.
and
So, how about your
I,
CGPA, your
my
marks?
CGPA, my CGPA is not so good. I'm on average like something. My CGPA is 2.69
Ah,
out of 4.
okay,
Out of
you, I'm more than happy. Like your CGP is low, and you achieved the open door scholarship, and you achieved
and
two acceptance letter. It's like a motivation for those students who has a low CGP and they are distressed. Like, will we find an opportunity or not? So, I just have a one question. Which thing you feel like with the low CGPA you covered? And the professor said, oh, okay, we can give you an acceptance letter, or either you appear in the application process for the open door scholarship. So which one thing which you feel like this thing help you to secure the acceptance or secure the scholarship?
yeah, for me, I like I was not like writing random something like randomly
Hmm.
emails to hundreds of professors or something. I was like so picky. Like I choose very on my choice. I was choosing roughly like where I can talk something. Like even in my CV, I just make it so concise and to the point and like relevant. Every email I
Okay.
took time to to make it relevant to the professor and to make it relevant to the like where I'm applying,
Hmm.
like
That's
exactly to the point. And
okay. That's
even email
really
I
that's really cool
even
because
even email I try to take my time and write it very relevant to the professors like what they are doing and how can I like I was thinking like why should someone recruit me in that position, so I just
okay.
need to be very relevant on their research and on
Okay,
their work.
that's really
Like,
amazing.
so I try
And
to match
this,
with the thing.
yes, and this is the one thing
And
which
in my email
yes.
in my email what I want to mention like as you explain like how to write an email, craft an email, I just took the same format. I just took the same format and write like, but I make it like a bit concise and like to the point and like it's not too long, like not too
Hmm.
long.
How
Even
many
I what I
paragraphs?
did I write very short, very shortly, like in my first paragraph I write my introduction and like express my interest. I'm interested to so and so university and with this research and something. Then
Hmm.
in my second paragraph I try to make an alignment with professor and my work and professor's work and my previous experience. And then in the third paragraph I just recall like I want to join your lab something. I roughly write two body paragraph, three maximum three,
Okay, okay,
and I
that's
try to
fine.
make it like
Hmm.
less than 200 word or make sometimes when I mention like when I quote a like papers or something from the professor's publication list, by that time it goes like 250 words something like this. But I as far remember I never write more than 250 words something like that.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's a wonderful. And this is the one thing which is a key. point for all of the student who are just going to try to the professor for an acceptance letter from any country, from any subject. You just be have to align. You must have to refine your email so you can find a response. As he mentioned about his experience, like he got two acceptance letter, even his CGPA is low. The one thing which is very important for all of you, try to highlight the professor work and mention your skills, how you can contribute. So this, if you can do this, for example, if you highlight the professor publication, like these are one or two publication which I read your publication and your this work, and this aligns with my 100%, which I say one sentence, it's 100% aligned with my expertise. And then we add these skill A, B, C, these skills I have, and we are going for an online meeting. So that's like something, it's very impressive. So Fazal, I have a one more question, because you are from Bangladesh, and they definitely in Bangladesh there is also some challenges. Like for example, for a Pakistani, when we contact to the Chinese professor, we are some okay. Like for the Indian, they feel WeChat and some other issues. So you also appear in an interview for the Open Door Scholarship. So what were the questions which the professor or a relevant panel they ask for the question? Is there any interview over there, or any when you are contacting with the professor? Is there any
No,
interview? So you just
actually,
share the question, like these were the question which professor asked.
actually in open doors we have like we have exam like
Okay.
proctor exam. Like there is if you visit the open doors website, there is
Yeah,
like
I know.
there is
Okay,
syllabus and all
got
these
it.
things what
Hmm.
you
Okay.
we just complete uh, syllabus and sit for exam, and after exam there is like now they announce the winners and runners up. So
Hmm.
that's it for there. And like until now there is no like they already announced the winners and runners up, so
Hmm.
there is no interview from there.
Okay, okay,
Just need
that's
to sit
good.
for exam,
For
and
the China
it was
case,
like, yeah. But in China, in China what works in my case, as far I can say, like there is like even my CGPA is low, but mostly professors reply in my email. Like I got like roughly 7 8 email reply, two positive, like two acceptance, and the rest of all was like normal random reply, like I'm not recruiting or someone is
hmm.
retired. So
Okay.
in that case, like my I have like some like I have my internship experience, and I have done some projects, 11 projects, and my final year projects. All these things, mostly how I reach to professor. How do I find the professor? In in that case, like I try to check like I only email those professors are working on the same thing, like as I did, like as I did
Okay.
in my internship. Like in my internship I have done some like intelligent system development
Hmm.
and
Okay.
something like robotics. So in my fast acceptance letter was someone, that professor was like doing like the same thing. I
Hmm.
try to find the work is almost same. So by that
Okay.
time when I write the email by that day, like I write an email like within 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes I got like reply. Like it's not like it's
Oh.
not like it takes time. Like I just write an email like around 9:30 something, before 10 I got a reply like, oh, you are welcome, so you are welcome
Okay.
to move to
That's
the
that's
module.
that's
Then
really amazing. Like Fazal,
yeah,
you find
then
within a
after
30 minutes.
yeah, and then I promptly I just reply, thank you for your reply, and so on. I need acceptance letter. Then he just mentioned like, please share your some of the details like
Hmm. Okay. So I have a one more question. Like, at
you
what time you
just
send an email
share
to
the
the
template
professor?
to mostly in morning like around 8:30 to 9:30 something like this.
Okay. I think
And
most of the student are sending email at 8 or 8:30 or 9 a.m. Almost to the Indian
and I was
student, Pakistani student,
and
Bangladeshi student.
yeah, and as I mentioned, like I didn't like one when I am sending the email. It's not like I schedule already. I schedule the email on Gmail, but by that time I'm active on
Okay.
my system. I try
Okay.
to monitor, and as I mentioned, like I roughly write 2 to 3 email, not like
Hmm.
more than that. Like
Okay. That's
very
that's
minimum. So,
hmm. That's really mean like
so
the
that is,
productive email really matter. Else like if we see the student were sharing, I sent 600 email, I sent 100 emails, but 100 and 600 means you didn't focus on the quality. If you focus on the quality, then there is a person in front of us, Mr. Fazal, like even like he's a motivation for those students who are a backbencher like me, have a low CGPA, and like he got a reply. But again, if your CGPA is low, if your CGPA is high, doesn't matter. The thing matter is how you approach to the professor by using the refined email, your subject line, as well as the timing, which is more important, on which time you are sending to the email to the professor. So these are some contribution. Third is sadaka jariya, which we say your neek amal. Like as a Muslim, we believe कि कुछ अल्लाह ताला ने भी इंसान के लिए प्लान, Allah also has plans for the humans. So that we like, if this is not, if the professor is not replying to us, we didn't disappoint. Maybe he is busy. We can go for a soft reminder. And Fazal, would you like to share your story? Like how many times you send a soft reminder to the professor, and on which reply they respond to your email? Like we have no seat or something.
yeah, in my like in my second acceptance letter, that was a reminder. Like
Hmm.
mostly every 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, I write a reminder to all of my previous email. Just write a
Okay.
template, like normal template, and change the professor's name, and just send the same thing after every 2 weeks. So in my second acceptance letter, that was from a reminder. I just write professors like, professor, I am interested in your still interested in your research and so on, right? Just
Hmm.
write a normal reminder. Then he replied like after 2 to 3 hours. He replied like, thank you so much for your interest in my research, and like reflect
Okay.
on, he was saying like, reflect on yourself. In our lab we have like, our standard is CCFA,
Hmm.
conference paper for a graduation student, and like it needs a lot of dedication and hard work. Reflect on yourself if you can take this challenge and all something.
Hmm.
Then I reply like, yeah, I am ready for this. And
Okay. Okay.
so I
I.
write an email. Then we continue the conversation. Then he asks me for my other details like transcript and some other documents. Then I send it to him, and then after a while he said, okay, fine, you are
Hmm.
welcome, and he issue an acceptance letter. Then I asked him like, how we plan for to like write a study plan. There
Hmm.
is a study plan we need to write. So how you want me to write it? Do you have any template or anything like you would like to share with me, or something you would like to see in my writing? Then he just said like, okay. Then after a while he said like, I don't have any template specifically, but try to focus on writing something, like focus on specifically more or more about research
Hmm.
and something. So then
Okay.
I write. I took my time and write a study plan on next day because it was like 3,000 watt. The requirement was 3,000 watt for the study plan. Then next day I sent it to him, and then he approved the study plan. And then we proceed, something like.
Okay, okay. That's truly appreciative. How you were contacting with the professor. So, Fazil, I have one question. Like, what was your subject line? And that is like very important. So we just want to hear, okay, what was your subject line normally, which you use to catch the
That is
professor
like
reply?
that is very normal. As you mentioned in your email, I just follow the same thing. I guess like
Okay.
inquiry about like inquiry about masters
Hmm.
something masters supervision. Like
Okay.
I randomly I not specifically like in
Hmm.
my if I if on my email, like every email I try to uh, do something like that I haven't done in my previous email, like
Hmm.
something. Every email is different subject line.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
change the subject line, and sometime I change the body paragraph. Most of the time I change, like what I write today I will write something different tomorrow, something like this
Yes, it's
in my.
true. Like if we are writing the same content which all of the student are writing, definitely it's mean we are copying. So we must have to be different, and when we are different, the reward will be paid. So Fazal, I am more than happy, and I was just thinking into your number. You were not even added into our groups. Like we have a groups on which the students are over
Yeah,
there,
I
and I am more than happy like you just watch the video and it contribute to you, and now you even he shared the message. I'm just going to read the message which he shared on yesterday, and he mentioned, "Good afternoon, Laoshe. I hope you are doing well." I said, "Good afternoon," even like the number was not saved. And then he mentioned, "My name is MD Fazal Kabir Padan. I'm from Bangladesh. I watch your videos on YouTube. I have followed your mentorship for CSC scholarship." I said, "I'm just online." And then, okay, then he mentioned, "I am glad to let you know that I have secured two acceptance letter and a few response, and I already replied to university and applied to university and CSC portal too." So later on we have some communication, and then we are over here. So Fazal, I'm more than happy because like as we didn't meet each other, but the knowledge which we are separating, you are helping today your recording might be, it will help to other Bangladeshi student, it will help to Pakistani as well as other student. Like he's a motivation for all of you. Like if you are following his guideline, refining your email, contacting to the right professor, contacting by mentioning the professor research work, and aligning yourself with the professor, along with you refining your CV, and how you contribute towards the professor communication. So these are the something which will contribute towards to achieve the acceptance letter. And Fazal, I wish you best of luck, and thank you so much for for having over there. And I'm really thankful to Fazal. The reason is Fazal is like me as an introvert, but now in my bachelor's, Fazal, you don't know, even you go into my Facebook, you will see over there. I was an introvert type person like you. I was not even able to speak. Even today, you are speaking. He mentioned, "Sir, I am introvert. It will be difficult." I said, "Ah, it's okay. You can come over here. We will see you are introvert or extrovert." So it's like something else. But the thing is, you are helping to the community. I am helping, and when even like the last day, I recorded a session with an Indian student, and she got a seven acceptance letter, and she has an LLB. So the thing, like, I was very impressed. Like, I just add some sort of a very like small short videos, and these videos help around 400 plus students who find an acceptance letter, and 400 plus acceptance letter, which means like they will go into a different universities, and 400 is something else. Around 600 are other like who are going to apply for this year. So I will highly advise, like, you must have to try for this year, and follow the Fazal guideline as well as like we are over here. So Fazal, if you want to add one or two sentence, so we sum up the meeting over here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today. And what I want to conclude by saying if we if we contact with the if we contact with our work and the professor, the alignment, if we can make the alignment correctly, we will get a response like very fast, very fast. Right
Hmm.
now, like from all my email, I didn't write much email, but I got reply. And after everything, like after when I get my second email reply, I the acceptance letter, then I stop writing again. I'm not writing anymore because